next day was Saturday, a rest day for all high school students. But for Rita, it meant a dance show at a party. As usual, she was about to storm out of the house without informing anyone when her mother, Nkoyo, stopped her. Nkoyo mentions that the house was running low on food supplies and other essentials. She needed Rita to call the financial manager of her company to release funds for household expenses. At the mention of this, Rita flared up.
What if I should call you? You're not in any way be disturbing me about money. You are not even supposed to be here in the first place. You get, and I don't know why you're stopping me. I have something I want to attend to this morning. Do not ask me for money.
To her knowledge, her mother had been given a huge sum of money just a few days ago, maybe a week at most. Yet, here she was again, asking for more. Rita demanded to know how her mother kept spending all that money. That was when she discovered that her mother was heavily invested in a cooperative society fund and contributing large amounts regularly. These revelations sparked a heated argument between Rita and her mother. It got so intense that her stepsister, Mabel, had to step in.
Sis, please, can you stop? I don't like it. You're talking to mommy anyhow.
But Rita, still furious, lashed out at Mabel with harsh insults before storming out of the house.
Shut the fuck up. You're an illegitimate child. Ask your mother to take you to where you belong. This is not your father's
Outside,
house.
she paced around impatiently, looking for the driver. Once everything was sorted out, she headed off to meet her friends. On her way, she spotted Francis arguing with a taxi driver. Curious, she asked the driver to stop and walked over to find out what was going on. It turned out Francis had taken a taxi without checking if he had enough money for the fare, leaving him stranded. Without hesitation, Rita paid the taxi driver and she and Francis shared a good conversation afterwards. Later at the party, Rita and her friends gave their best performance on stage, dazzling the crowd with their energy and moves. When Rita returned home, she brought back a packaged meal for herself and ate it alone, leaving the plate for Mabel to clean up. There was no food in the house and Mabel was hungry. Having to clean up after her elder sister only added to her frustration. The following Monday, at school, Rita and her friends were walking down the corridor chatting excitedly about the performance over the weekend when Francis approached them. He grabbed hold of Rita and pulled her aside for a talk. Rita assumed something was wrong, but Francis reminded her of the need to apologize to Andrew, something she had refused to do earlier. Rita immediately objected, her stubbornness flaring up again.
And let me tell you, I am not in any way doing that. Who is Andrew? Why should I be apologizing to him? I know you.
Francis tried reasoning with her, but she refused to listen. Reluctantly, he left her be and later approached Andrew himself, apologizing on her behalf and pleading with him to overlook her attitude. Andrew instantly understood that Rita had been rude and disrespectful, which made Francis angry for a moment.
If I'm not angry about all of this, shouldn't make it to talk to my girlfriend like that. Be very, very careful because you are disrespecting me at this point. Okay? Don't get me upset and do not overstep your boundaries. Thank you.
But wait, won't you ask why Rita hates her mother so much? What did her mother do wrong? Stay tuned.